Welcome to the rotary cutting of the Polynesia quilt. We are working today on pre-cutting for the half Maltese block. These are the blocks that are on the corner. You can't see that one, so let me turn it so you can see it. It's up there in the corner. It is a 3-color with an accent color, which takes up about half. So what I have right here is, this is the one that is in the center. It is the very center block, very center piece right here at the top. This is an odd shape, and for whatever reason it didn't print out in the rotary part of the instructions. You have two choices. You can cut a 6.5 by 6.5 square, which is basically this right here, out of here, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to recut from using that with the template. This is important to use the template because it's an odd shape, okay? And so that's why I tried to provide the template through the postings. But if it's not working out well for you, or if you're having a problem getting it to print properly, I can always send you the file, the PDF file. Now what I like to do is, especially on these, sometimes they like to move, so I take a 2-sided tape, just put it right here on the back, pick where I want to put it, decide where I want to put it, and I kind of follow the grain line. So if I know that it's going to be, you know, across this way, and there's the top and corner, that I'll go with the grain line on that. And then I just find a ruler, and I use the ruler, and I go right to the edge and just go from top to bottom. Okay, and then turn it, and keep on going. Just trying to line that up really good. Okay. Now you actually have 4 of these to do, so you can do all 4 pieces at one time. So if you have these cut out ahead of time, it of course makes it a lot easier for tomorrow, because tomorrow basically we're just going to jump right in and get to work on it. Okay. And then you want to make sure you're cutting out the dog ears as well. So make sure you have that little section all cut out, because those little dog ears are going to help you see where you need to line it up in comparison with the other blocks. All right, and then just set that off aside. And remember, you're going to need 4 of these, because there are 4 corners and 1 for each corner. Okay, I'm sorry, 7 1/16 tall. 7 1/16. Yep, that's what we need. So let's see what we can get out of this. Let's see. I think this fabric is actually only, pretty sure that's not going to work that way. Nope, that's not that way. I think we'll get 2 strips out this way. Okay. Well, and the neat thing about this is we can sit there and we can go do this way and then this way. So that's 4, 4, and we need 8. We just need 8. Okay, that's easy enough. So, because 2 per block, 4 blocks, 8. Okay, same thing. Take a piece of tape. And you don't have to do tape. If you're good at this without using tape, you know, don't worry about it. Okay. And we're going to put this right here. And we're going to trim right across here. Yep, there it is. Okay. And then they say laughter's good for the soul. Okay, and then we're going to cut here. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we're going to cut it this way. And then of course we're going to cut out the dog ear so we know where the block is going to start and stop. Okay. Okay, and then we're cutting out our dog ears. All right, so that we have 4 done. And then we're going to take this it's getting late and she's about ready for bed, I think. Okay, cutting off our dog ears and making sure these look good up here. Okay, then we're going to pull this off of here, and then we're just going to turn it upside down, and we should be able to follow the cut line of the last one. Okay. And again, this color, this is the last time we use this color, so we don't have to worry about, you know, making space or saving some. So unless you make a miscut, and Lord knows I've done that, unless you're making a miscut, this is it for this color. Well, that didn't sound very good. All right, and then we're going to cut across the bottom, and then we're going to trim off our, what will eventually be our dog ears. Okay, got that. Then I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up and just go ahead and trim off my little ears here. And again, these just give me a mark so that when I'm laying them down on the fabric, it shows me that this is where the seam is going to start, this is where the seam is going to end. Okay. All right, so we now have all eight of our blue sections. And the blue sections are nothing more than just a triangle. So set those off to the side. Okay. And then the last color we're going to do is the dark yellow. That's these sections right here. And these sections are the ones that are 10 1/8 by 3 3/8. And again, you're going to need templates for this. Okay. And you are going to need this for another block. We have at least one more block to go. So you want to make sure that you are being sparing or careful how you cut this. You're going to need 8 of these as well. So I'm going to kind of fold this over and I'm going to use the end here. One of the things I did do, and I haven't mentioned this, was the border. You want to make sure before we cut this fabric that you have already cut out your borders. Same with the blue. You want to make sure that you're cutting out your borders as well. This one is a 2.5 inch border. This is a 3.5. So you're going to cut it 2.5 and 3.5, and it's going to end up finished as a 2 inch and a 3 inch. Okay. All right. So I'm going to make this easier on myself here. So we need, and I don't actually have mine cut out, so these are the templates, and like I said, I can send them to you in a PDF file, or you can just print them right off of the internet, because I did give you a copy of them on there as well. And there they are. Phew. I was a little bit nervous there for a second. Okay, and remember to use your paper scissors, not your fabric scissors. And this is a mirror image. So there's a block B and a piece B and a piece E, and they are mirror images to the other block. So you can just flip one over. You can use the same template and just flip it over and use it, or you can go ahead and cut out both. Just make sure that you don't have 8 of the same, because they will not go into that block very well. Okay. So we need 4 of this one and 4 of that one. So if we do one this way, then you should be able to do the other one this way. And that should give you 4 right across there. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more room. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off right here, which hopefully will leave me enough for the Arkansas, I think it's Arkansas star. We can debate that later. All right, we're going to use some more double-sided tape. We're going to put this one here. I'm going to try and get as close to the top as I can, so I'm making sure I'm leaving room for myself over here. Okay. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. So we're going to lay this on here and cut this out.
I just smell it.
Guys, I'm on a video.
I'm being quiet.
Joe's not.
That's because he's got something in his ears.
Okay. And I'm going to use a long one because this really is kind of long. And then I'm going to cut out my dog ears. And actually, because the fabric is right side and wrong side, I should be able to cut the same exact pattern. So use it the same direction. Because I have two that are up and two that are down. And then in this one, I have two that are up and two that are down. So when I flip them over, they will be opposites. So that actually will work out great. Okay. There's that. And then I'm just going to use this one. Now, if you're wondering, this is a Martelli rotating table. It also has an ironing board that also will go right on top of it. I used it just a minute ago to take out a wrinkle out of one of these pieces of fabric. Okay. There's that one. And then there's that one. Now, like I said, even though I did the pattern, the template the right way, it is because that one side of the fabric is up and one side is down. And so in that way, I will have two going in one direction and two going the other direction. And then with this one, it's the same thing. Two are going one direction, two are going the other way. So that my pattern will be opposites and should work out just fine. But we'll find out tomorrow in class. Okay, the only other thing we have to do tonight is we need to make sure that we have our 12.5 inch, well, it's actually 12 and like 7/8 inch block cut and ready to go. That is this block right here. So it is 12 and 7/8 inch, and we're going to cut it from corner to corner. And I'm going to do both at the same time. Get that out of my way. And then once we cut this in half, we'll have everything we need for our block tomorrow, and we can just start putting it together. Let me straighten this up just a little bit more, because you really want this to be just right on. Okay. Give myself a little more space. Everybody can see okay? Okay, and let's turn it down just a little bit more. And there we go. Okay, and so we're going from corner to corner. And here we go, just like that. All right, and then cut right across. And there you go. All right, so we now have our 4 halves of the block. Each side, each one of the blocks has one of these in there. They have 2 of the yellow, 2 of the blue, and 1 of that. So you need 4 of these, 8 of these, 8 of these, and 1 of these. And that's what you need for tomorrow, guys. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow starting at around 3:30. We can zip this one right through. This one should actually go very quickly. I look forward to seeing you there.